My brother, who grew up Catholic, is getting married outside of the church. What does that mean for the validity of his marriage? And what are your thoughts on attending such a marriage ceremony? Good question. Common question, especially today, right? So I'll give you maybe some general ways to think about that, and then it becomes more specific and harder to answer after that. So here's the simple way to say it. So a baptized Catholic is obliged by canon law, church law, to be married in the church. But let me ask you a question. Why? Like, what's the big deal about getting married in the church? Because we want the money? What's so important about getting married in a church, having your vows witnessed by either a priest or a deacon? Outstanding. You're doing a great job. That's why you're here, right? I don't know. That's why we came to this thing. Why? It's about God. Good. Okay. That was a pretty safe answer. Yeah. Sacramental marriage. Say more. What does that mean? Explain it to... I know nothing. Explain that to me. Why? So I'm this brother. Tell me why I should get married in the church.
So there's 7 sacraments in the Catholic Church.
One
of them is marriage, and it's something that we disagree with the Protestants about. So in order for it to be a sacramental marriage, which gives you special graces to carry out your marriage and to become a sign of Christ in His church, you need to get married in a Catholic church.
So it gives me special graces. Okay. So my ear hung on that. What does that mean? Why should I want special graces? What's grace?
God's divine life.
God's divine life. Okay. What's going over there, Chad? What's grace? Power. Yeah. That's the easiest way I know how to think about it. It's power. So if I was having that conversation, it's a great answer. If I was having the conversation with this brother, it would probably go something like this. So the key is the person sounds like left the church. Maybe not. Grew up Catholic, getting married outside the church. So first question would be, are you still practicing the faith? If you're not practicing the faith, then it would be a really awkward thing to get married in a Catholic church, because before you exchange vows, you have to answer 3 questions in the affirmative. And one of the questions is, do you intend to have children and to bring them up according to the law of Christ and His church? And if you're not going to church, it would be pretty hard to say yes to that, and then you'd be committing fraud, and you really shouldn't commit fraud at your wedding, right? So if they were coming to me, I would say, hey, it's great that you're here. I'm thrilled you want to get married. If they're wanting to get married in the church, I would say it's great you want to get married in the church. You haven't been here for a long time. We don't want to do this as a charade. So I'm going to ask you these questions. I tell them the questions in advance. I want you to be able to answer yes to them in the same way that you're going to, when you exchange your vows, you're going to want to know that the other's really telling the truth. Like when they say you and you alone, for better, for worse, richer, poorer, sickness, health, like I need to know you really mean that. That you're not just saying the words so we can go to the party afterwards. So in the same way that you really say those words with integrity, I want you to say these words with integrity, or answer these words with integrity. And it doesn't sound like you can do that right now because I don't think you're going to church. So maybe you guys need to just talk amongst yourselves, think about it, and then if you want to do it, why don't you come back and we'll talk more about what we can do to make that happen. If the person's getting married outside the church like this, I would try to use something like what you just said, but I would try to say to them, hey, so here's a hypothetical answer or discussion. I know you've walked away from the church. You don't think it's a big deal about getting married in a Catholic church, and I respect that. I just want to share with you why I think it's so important. And the main reason I think it's so important is because a priest or a deacon, when he extends his hand over you and extends what's called the nuptial blessing, it's actually not a blessing. It's much more than that. It's like a consecration. And at that moment, the two of you get access to power to love each other heroically. And I know you guys already love each other. And I'm excited for you. And I know that you want to be great. You don't want to just survive marriage. You want to thrive in your marriage. And so you guys, I know, want everything you can have, that you can possibly have access to really be a great couple, because that's what you guys want to be. You want to be heroic. You want to be a tremendous witness to others. And I think that what God gives you when you get married in a church, in that blessing, which is not just a blessing, enables you to do that. That's why I would hope that one day you would get married in the church.